Okay, let's go.
Good morning, my little ray of sunshine.
Hello. It's a Tuesday.
Yes, it is. Happy belated Easter.
Yes, happy belated Easter. How was your Easter?
It did not feel like Easter weekend at all with G's volleyball tournament. So it was just busy, long,
Yeah,
early
you guys
mornings.
were so busy.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was good. It was a good tournament. We had a lot of fun. I took them to Shark Reef yesterday after it was over. That was fun.
Oh,
Um,
that sounds fun. I love Shark Reef. It's so
I do
cute.
too. It brings back like so many childhood memories and like that nostalgia, we would go all
Yeah.
the time. That was like
Yeah.
it was either Rainforest Cafe or Shark Reef was like my
Oh, I
or Build
know
a
the
Bear.
Rainforest Cafe is great.
Yes.
Yes.
Those
Yes.
were like my birthdays up until I
Ye-
was like 27.
Oh. Anyway, um,
Anyway,
yeah, so our Easter was super chill. It was
nice.
nice. We just kind of bummed it all weekend with John being home.
Yeah.
Took the kids to the park on Easter night. In Arlo's Easter basket, he got a Stranger Things Demogorgon plushie.
Oh,
And when you squeeze it, like the face of it
no
like opens
way.
up. Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's
Love
cool.
that.
Yeah, he loves it. It's pretty awesome.
Love that.
Yeah, so Easter was chill. It was good. I don't know if you have seen, but the new Harry Potter trailers out for the show. I'm
Mhm.
wearing my Slytherin sweatshirt.
When does that come out again?
Christmas Day.
Oh my god. No one's going to be celebrating Christmas that day.
No, I told John, I said, I'm going to do a completely Harry Potter themed Christmas.
I'm gonna sleep in a Harry Potter costume so I can wake up Christmas morning in a Harry Potter costume. All
In my
the
robes.
wrapping paper is gonna be
Yes,
Harry Potter.
that's what I was going to say. And then I'm going to
I'm
do the
gonna Brent
tree
real
with all
owls.
the letters. I will have real owls. I'm going to do the Christmas tree with like the Harry Potter letters all over it.
Oh my god, I love
Um,
that.
I mean, I'm already trying to
I'm
make
doing
my
that too.
house super like when people walk into my house, I want it to look like you're in a Hogwarts common room. Like
Love that.
very like witchy and mystical and you know,
Yes.
whimsical in a way. So, yeah,
I love
I'm
that.
excited. So, we're very excited for the new Harry Potter show.
Countdown. Love
I
that.
know. Screw Christmas. It's all
I
about Harry
know.
Potter this year.
I
Whew.
know. I love it.
So,
All right. Well, let's start out with some funny stuff because I am still going through that whole like I feel like everything on TikTok is the tell me your most unhinged story. And they're
oh,
so
I know.
fucking funny. Some are funny, some are like, holy shit. Um,
Yeah, some are crazy. I have
yeah.
some funny kid stuff
Oh,
later
me too. For
after
okay. Oh, like actual real life stories.
personal. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. I have funny like I'll just start off with this actually and then you can
Okay.
finish it
Yeah,
after.
let's do it.
Let's see, because I have so many different categories. Tell me the most unhinged lie you have told your toddler.
Oh no. Okay.
My 4-year-old believes his tongue turns blue when he lies. So when he is telling lies, I ask to see his tongue and he refuses to show me. If he's telling the truth, he sticks his tongue out confidently.
Oh, that's actually funny. That's clever.
Yeah, I used to tell my kids that their nose would get bigger or no, their nose would turn red. So
Oh, okay.
when one of them, I think they'd be lying, I'd be like, well, your nose is pretty red right now. And they'd be like, no, it's not.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. I'm not proud of the things that I convince
I
my
told
kids
your
of.
child, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Another
Okay.
user on TikTok said, my sister told my nieces that mommies can't hear in the dark. They always called for their dad during the night, which is so smart.
Oh,
That is the smartest thing ever to make to where you get your full 8 to 10 hours of sleep and the
yeah.
husband has to go take care of the child.
Yeah, that is smart. It doesn't
Absolutely.
work well though if your husband's not there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
So anyway, you can't say bad words without a driving license, otherwise the police will arrest you and you go to jail.
Oh, I'm going to use
Your
that.
your children would have been in jail a lot already.
They would have been serving a life sentence. My 3-year-old's mouth lately. There was one time where she got mad at me and she was like, "I'm going to go in my room and say a cuss word."
Yeah.
And she books it in her room, slams the door, and she goes, "Cuss word." Instead of actually saying a bad word, she just screamed out loud, "Cuss
I
word."
love that so much.
I was
Oh
dying.
my
It was
god.
the greatest shit ever. Kids are great until they're
Oh,
not.
I love that.
Oh.
Okay, told my kids the ice cream van was the child catcher. You have never you have never seen kids run so fast back into the house. Oh
No.
my god, could you imagine being at the park and you see like the ice cream truck and you
Kids
believe
just
it's a
run
child
out into
catcher
your.
and you see the
Oh my
kids
God.
running to the ice cream truck and you as a kid who believe that are like, "Oh my god, they're all going to get taken."
Oh, like as funny as that is, an ice cream truck is such a nostalgic part of childhood. Like
Yeah.
my kids know the ice cream truck in my mother-in-law's neighborhood. Like that ice cream truck
Yeah.
is down that street every day. So
Mhm.
snatching children.
Snatching up those kids.
Snatching up the kids.
It makes me think of the Skrillex music video.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
such an
one's
epic video.
it's such a good
I
video.
know. I love it. Um, okay. Do you want to say your story from this weekend and then we can go on to another
Yeah,
topic?
sure.
Okay.
So, have you heard about the trend where, like, if your kids are throwing a temper tantrum, you just yell like a random name?
Jessica!
Yes, right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
all three kids were in the room. I think and the baby were fighting about something. And I knew I was going to get mad. So, I was like, I'm going to try this. So, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. And like, oh my God, who's Jessica? And say the baby, she goes, Jessica, help me.
Oh my God, you should have recorded this. Why didn't
Well,
you record it?
it just happened so fast in the moment. And like they were throwing
Mm-hmm.
a temper tantrum. So here I am yelling for a random person. And then the baby's like, Jessica, help me.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I was like, wow. Ani, you
Ah,
trust people way too easily.
a part of me wishes my kids were a little younger so I could do that.
Yeah.
It's not going to work on my kids. They're too old.
Eli's too clever.
They'd be like, my mom's gone fucking nuts. Who the fuck is Jessica?
My kids are used to me just doing crazy ass shit. So they're just like, oh man.
Oh God. Anyway,
Yeah.
wow, that's fun.
Yeah. It's great.
um
What else do you have?
okay, so I have this is a funny one. Tell me, oh no, what are your most unhinged places for hiding your vibrator?
Oh, okay. I want to hear this.
This one was epic. When I lived at home, I had a hole cut into the side of my mattress. A hole? There's so many, like, put it in a sock or something.
Get a safe.
Like, you'd go as far as taking the time to cut a hole into your
Just to
mattress.
hide your stuff?
Weird.
I mean, you could literally hide it in like a tampon box or something if you're worried about like a guy. They're not going to go through your tampon box.
The comments were interesting because people were getting, like, so creative and, like, with where they would hide these, but I'm like,
Mhm.
"You're a grown-ass adult." Well, most of them, I'm assuming, in the comments. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand if you have kids, you wanna keep it a little more hidden, of
Yeah.
course, but, like,
Yeah. Cuz kids always think they're toys,
yeah.
like real toys.
Does that happen to you?
No, thank God, but I'm like waiting for the day cuz my kids
Mhm.
I have zero privacy.
Yeah.
None. No privacy. So I am waiting for the day that like, "Ooh, what is this?"
She's like,
Please just
Mommy, it
put it.
moves.
Just put it down. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Uh, I'm hiding something I shall not say, but in the microwave of an American Girl doll kitchen. First off, I have a question.
How big are the microwaves?
Also, I'm assuming this is your child's toy place thing? Why are you hiding your toys in
I need
there?
a little bit more of a backstory. Like I need more context, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, how big are these microwaves? Because that determines to what you're hiding.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like
Mm,
they're all shapes and sizes now. This other girl
that's
says mine
true.
is one of those lipstick ones. I just put it in my makeup drawer. It's where it looks like a lipstick.
Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Those are for the girls who just like the vibration, not the size.
Right, exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
what are your most unhinged places for hiding your vibrators? I've got mine in a snack subscription box that gets hidden in plain sight on a shelf in my closet.
Okay.
I mean, that's easy. This other girl said, mine looks like a centerpiece, so I have it on a shelf in my room. That's a good one.
Just
You're
on
like, oh wow,
display.
what a beautiful centerpiece. It's
But
like
then
you
you don't
don't know
want
where that's
people
been.
like going up and like observing it or like, oh,
Yeah.
look at this. Like, please put that back. I want to know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Like clearly no, I don't anyway.
I have questions. I have a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah. Um okay, next one. I liked this one. Okay, so I'll do one more funny one and then another one. It has to do with like holistic advice, and I really
Okay.
liked that. The next one is tell me the most unhinged thing that you are afraid of. These are all my fears as well. So I can relate to these so much. I
Yeah.
am scared of being bit by a snake in the toilet. I have that fear even in my own home toilet. Like
Oh,
I
that's
always check my
crazy.
toilet
Yeah.
before I go in because I'm like a huge anaconda is going to come out from my toilet and just eat me.
Starting from the vagina up.
It's gonna just I just picture like this snake just grabbing my vagina and then it just like my body.
It's getting just sucked into the toilet. Oh my god.
I can picture
You
it.
know, as millennials, we really just got fucked up when it came to like fears like
It's
that because
probably
we had
because of all
Final
the
Destination.
and the movie Anaconda, snakes on a
And,
plane.
yeah. Um okay, that's
Okay,
funny. What's the next one?
tell me the most unhinged thing you are afraid of. I am scared that if I sneeze while driving and my eyes are closed too long that I will crash. I have this fear.
You have that fear. You talk about it all the time. You're like,
I'm like, I'm gonna sneeze and this is not good because my sneezes are so aggressive. Like
oh
I
man,
can't do the cute little
same.
I can't do the cute little sneezes. It's like mine's like like shaking the whole car, that steering wheel. It's like
Oh
oh,
my
and how did
god,
Cheyenne die? Oh, she
she sneezed.
sneezed while driving.
Was the sneeze that killed her. Yeah, like well, and then I just with you, you're just like I gotta keep them open. And like
What have you
I'm like,
tried
what?
sneeze?
What happened? And you're like, I wanted to sneeze, but I can't close my eyes.
Have you tried sneezing with your eyes open? It's like
I
it's impossible.
yeah, that's just hard. I have
It
tried, and it was
is.
a nightmare. It was like, eh.
I have that picture of you and G,
Giselle.
and where she's sneezing, and you catch her like,
And I'm just looking at her like, and she's mid sneeze.
oh,
It's so
so
good. I can't
funny.
believe I got that on camera.
Oh, I know.
Oh shit.
Okay, that was
Don't
hilarious.
sneeze with your eyes open,
Don't
people.
sneeze with your eyes open. Tell me the most unhinged thing you are afraid of. I'm afraid that I'm going to get an aggressive form of Tourette syndrome at a highly inappropriate or dangerous time.
Oh
Oh,
man.
like I don't know if this person has it already or they just
Right.
have a fear of it all of a sudden coming on.
Yeah. That's
I
hilarious.
It makes me think of I think her name's Bailey on TikTok. She is
Yes.
so great. I love her so
She's
much.
so funny.
She's funny. Yeah.
She did this, what was it, with her fiance? She just started saying that he did crack out of nowhere.
Oh,
And
that's
then he's
funny.
just like, here we go again.
My favorite thing that she would always say was, "You're done. You're done."
You're
Or she'd
done.
say like tiny little penis or something like that.
Oh, Tourette's
Oh,
really is like one of the most interesting things to
it
me.
really is. Especially the things that they can say and they're so highly inappropriate, but it makes it so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like that's how you know the universe has a sense of humor because it's like
Yeah.
we're going to have a terrible thing, but we're going to make it funny.
Yeah.
You're going to say everything inappropriate and you're going to cuss a lot,
And you can't
but
get in
you'll be
trouble for
able,
it.
yes, you'll be able to
Mhm.
get away with it though. Like
Mhm. Yeah. Last
that's
one.
hysterical.
Tell me the most unhinged thing you are afraid of. I am afraid of drains and swimming pools. I won't even get close to them. And I couldn't agree with this more because I'm terrified of
Yep, we
drains
talked
and
about this
pools.
in one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Sharks and drains in the pool.
Yes. Like if I close my eyes, the shark's gonna get me in the
100%.
pool. Yeah.
Well, and then didn't they just make a movie a couple years ago about like people dying in the swimming pool? It was like a ghost that would kill them in the swimming pool.
I don't know, but now I want to look up the trailer. I won't watch the movie because God knows we don't need any more fears in the in the pool.
Well
Like I'm either
done.
gonna get sucked down the drain or eaten by a shark in my pool. So
I am looking it up right now because I never watched it.
mhm.
Um, what was it called? Okay, so that stupid haunted pool movie is called Night Swim.
Okay.
I think I watched like 10 minutes in and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this to myself, to be honest.
Not even because it's stupid, just because we're like,
Just because
I'm
I
gonna have
don't,
nightmares.
yeah, yes, exactly. The pool's connected to a supernatural entity that drags people underwater, possesses them, or kills them.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So
no,
it came out in
absolutely not.
2024. I knew it was recent. I just didn't,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. We're scared enough of stupid shit.
For
So,
real.
garbage disposals, tanning beds,
Oh, the
chandeliers.
tanning bed from the Final Destination movie.
Yeah.
That part, yeah,
Yeah.
fucked every Valley girl up.
hmm
And
Thank
then the song
God
I
for the
remember,
tanning lotion instead of just the
right? Self
tanning
tanner.
bed. Yeah.
I still remember that part and it played that the song called Roller Coaster. Like roller
Damn.
coaster.
Yes. How do you remember
I
that?
don't know. That part was just so
Like,
traumatizing
if
to
it doesn't
me.
have to do with the Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, I'm out.
You shall not pass.
Every time I hit a stop sign, I might say that. But
Anything? What do you have? What's your next?
oh, we tried to go to the movies yesterday. We tried to take all three kids. So I told
I can't believe you even tried to do that. That's
I
very
told
brave.
John, I said, let's leave the baby with your mom. Let's just take on like let's go see the new Super Mario movie. No, I want to take the baby too. So I said, all right, let's try to do like a really at least a matinee where there's gonna be nobody in there. It started off fine. Like they all were sitting down, they had all their snacks, doing great. As soon as the movie started, I had to go change. She just took a massive shit. And then as soon as we get back in, John's like, has to throw up. Like he feels so sick right now. I didn't even get to sit down and watch this movie for a second. I gave him the baby, took her to the bathroom, and this dude projectile vomited for like 5 minutes. And I just was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work out today. This was like a parenting fail, but it's one of those situations where, like, you just kind of got to laugh it off and go, okay, we'll try again another day. And
Damn.
I got back in the theater, and John just is like, we gotta go, gotta go, because the girls like were running up and down the stairs. I think that if we wouldn't have had some, we would have sat down fine next to our.
Mm-hmm.
But because the baby was there too, and we just got them all cracked out on candy, they had a sugar rush.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they serve like soup at the movie theater,
Right.
or
Like a
like
little bit of magnesium and melatonin just to
yeah,
calm him down a little
yeah,
bit.
keep them calm and in the seats instead.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what made me think too. I was like, wow, this is so dumb for parents to do. Like to bring kids, get them all hyped up on sugar, and then expect them to sit
Sit and
down
watch the movie.
and
Yeah.
watch a movie. I was like,
Yeah.
this is so stupid. Why would we do this? Then I'm like, oh, to make memories. And then I was
Let's
like,
make
no,
memories.
we're not gonna do this today. So we walked right out of that theater.
Damn. Hey,
Yeah.
you tried it. Good
We
parenting
tried.
fail.
Yeah. I also like, for me, I do solo parenting 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
John's gone for work all the time. So I know I ain't doing shit with all three kids. I know I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going here. I'm not going there. Like I stay home. And so when he is home and he's like, let's go do all this stuff with the kids, he kind of gets a taste of
How it is,
how
yeah.
chaotic it is with all three kids. So, it's a lesson for the kids and him. Like,
Yeah.
told y'all, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
So we're gonna try another day with just he's fine,
Yeah,
but
he's good. Yeah.
we're
Just
not
maybe
gonna see
not
the
so much
gross.
slushy.
Oh God, I know. Gross. So gross.
Oh. Okay, well, I know we want to talk about a few spooky things too.
Yeah.
Um, we want to talk about something haunted in San Antonio as well
Yeah.
as Vegas.
Oh, I also I post on Reddit, as you know,
Yeah.
like I'll ask questions. I had one of my posts backfire miserably on me.
Oh shit. What happened?
So I did a post because I wanted to hear more stories from people that worked either in morgues or the funeral
Yeah.
services. I wanted to know their experiences. Basically, every single person that commented was like, why would there be ghosts at a funeral home?
What?
Not a single person could give me any paranormal experience. Every single one was like, I've never had anything happen. Why would you ask this question?
What? That
Hmm.
is weird as shit.
Here I
Was
am
it under
thinking
this paranormal category
it
too?
was under ghosts.
Why the fuck are
Oh,
people saying
I
that
did it
then?
under paranormal. So I put funeral home or morgue paranormal encounters. I want to hear creepy stories from people that work in funeral homes and morgues. Did you have any paranormal or spooky experience? The first guy goes, why would morgues or funeral homes be haunted? Nobody died there. Same with cemeteries.
That just doesn't make sense to me that they're commenting that.
So I put, oddly enough, many people have had weird experiences or strange experiences. And he goes, or at least they think they do. In reality, they're probably freaking themselves out because of a made up reputation that those places have.
We love haters.
Yeah, we do. But, this did backfire on me. Not a single person could tell me anything.
Wow.
This other person goes, I've worked in the funeral industry for at least 10 years. My main job is transporting the deceased from where they passed to our funeral home and later to the crematorium. I used to be a believer in spirits and paranormal, but after having literally nothing happen, I'm quickly becoming a skeptic. Other people I work with have the same feelings as they have not experienced anything either,
It's weird.
right? Um, this person commented to that and they said, or spirits just don't follow their bodies. Working in nursing homes actually increased my belief in the paranormal.
Hmm.
Um, so and then that individual said that could easily be true. I've talked to hospice nurses and they have had some amazing stories. I'm just disappointed I've never had an experience. I'm at the body sometimes only minutes after death and there's nothing. Or maybe I'm just not tuned to experiences. Who knows?
Something about these replies just rubs me the wrong way, and I know it sounds weird, but it doesn't make sense
Yeah. And
because of
another,
everyone saying that.
right. And then
Mm.
another, like, I didn't have a single person in this subreddit say, yes, I had an experience. Every single one was no. So this person said, I used to work in the funeral industry and knew a lot of people in it. Never once heard an even slightly spooky story.
Wow.
And then the last one, my high school girlfriend's mom worked in funeral homes and the morgue. She prepped bodies and did the makeup. Um, she worked there over 20 years and she never saw or heard anything that wasn't the normal, like, vibe.
Mm.
She's someone who would have jumped on anything close to happening so that she could have a story. And she wasn't just like I don't know, she wasn't a skeptic, but yeah, it was so weird. Like I thought I was gonna get some really good
Yeah.
stories from people, especially in the paranormal Reddit section.
Yeah. That's why I'm
And
like, this just doesn't make sense.
I was
Didn't
like so
didn't you
taken
work
back.
didn't you work in the
Yeah.
morgue for a little bit?
So I volunteered with Clark County Coroner. So I was doing everything with the bodies.
Mhm.
And although I didn't see a ghost, there's just a different energy and a different
Yeah.
feeling in the air with a place that's just surrounded by death. I think
What
that's unavoidable.
what was the most, like, interesting thing you learned about working there, or something like how was seeing the bodies, or what's something that you didn't think you would see, like, in terms of, like, decomposition or, um,
Um,
rigor
I
mortis
th-
effect?
yeah, it all was honestly really cool and really interesting just from like a medical and scientific standpoint. Like we dealt with homicides and suicides and just like natural deaths, motorcycle accidents. In Vegas, the decomposition rate is really high because it's so hot in the summer. So during the
Mhm.
summertime, you would get a lot of decomposition bodies.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so summertime is gross because of decomposition. I just remember having to deal with a lot of maggots, and that was really, really gross.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm. That's so cool, though, like, oh, you and I just love all that weird, gross, gruesome shit,
I
like,
know we
I
do.
love it.
Yeah. When I would have to be in there by myself doing things, I definitely would be like,
A little spooked, I'm sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just because, you look down the hall and you're like, behind that door is just body bags.
Yeah.
So it's like just knowing that that is there is creepy enough. And I didn't have any ghost experiences. I wasn't there horribly long, maybe like 6 months, but just the energy's different. I feel like
Yeah.
with death, it always is. Um, and I learned a lot of things about how the process works with like homicide. So, like, you have detectives, you have to be in a separate room doing the exam and the
Mhm.
autopsy, which was really cool in itself. Just takes a long time, especially like depending on what the situation was.
Yeah.
With suicides, you see women popping pills and men shooting themselves because women don't want to leave a mess for their families and men don't give a flying fuck. They'll just
Yeah.
blow their brains out. Men are much more dramatic with suicides than women are. Um,
Damn.
so it was an experience. I loved it.
So interesting, though.
Hmm.
I could talk about death and all that for hours, but then it
Yeah.
also freaks me out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that definitely was a little disappointing with my Reddit post. I thought it was going to get a lot of traction and I thought it was going to do okay, but unfortunately, it
Yeah.
backfired on me. So, I'm humbly going to say didn't work out as well as I thought it did or it was
Yeah.
going to. But who knows? Maybe I can try to do another post like that and maybe I'll get better people this time. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody on there was like, I don't know, the same negativity and
I know, that's really weird.
yeah. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
I'm seeing if I could find that post. Oh, because I was looking at Paranormal Vegas morgue stories on Reddit,
Oh, that's cool.
and I see yours. I think this one's yours from 5 days ago,
Um,
probably.
no.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it does say 5 days. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
this one, I work at a morgue. Okay, here's a couple spooky ones. It
Okay.
says from this person who says I work at a morgue. Just a mini story. It says, so as you can imagine, weird things happen every so often, but not as often as you might think. My very first day, a casket key flew out of its shelf and landed a good 7 feet away or so.
Ooh.
My coworker just laughed it off and said that stuff like that happens every once in a while. Then nothing happened for a month. I asked around and brought it up in casual conversation, and turns out everyone that works there actually had a paranormal story, but only really on their first day. One day I went on a call to pick up a fetus, but by procedure, we don't use cots. We put them in what looks like a flexible overnight bag. So I picked him up from the hospital and I put the straps around my shoulder and the center over my stomach. Everything went smoothly. Once I take him slash the bag out of the car, I put it over my stomach again and I walk into the door of our facility. And just as I'm about to put him down, I feel this massive heating sensation over my stomach, like an internal heat, and it absolutely shocked me. Not just the
Ooh.
heat that shocked me, but I felt so much more. I have no idea how to explain it, but I just know that it was from the unborn baby. Ugh. Our laundry room and our
Yes.
break room shared the same wall, so every day I'd hear a loud bang come from the laundry room. Um, of course, I'm just thinking that somebody is slamming the cabinet doors a bit too hard. But I was the only person there. I hear that loud slamming again, and I think, wait, maybe there's something more to this. So I try to go to the laundry room and open a couple cabinets to see if whatever it is will slam again. I took before picks, but nothing ended up happening. So after that, I've been more attentive to what's going on in there. I believe it is a lost spirit that's trying to get our attention for some reason. Um, Last little notes, my boss and I have heard a baby cry. Voices that would call out a coworker's name and always little things misplaced. I've only been here for 3 to 4 months, but hopefully I can gather more stories for you guys.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to talk about our hauntings in Vegas and San Antonio?
Yeah.
Okay. San Antonio, I feel like, has a lot of history too. So you guys probably have
Yes.
a lot of good haunting stories. And Vegas, with
Mhm.
all the mobster shit, there's
Oh
probably a
yeah.
lot of spirits lingering here.
Mhm.
So with Vegas, Vegas wasn't just built on dreams and making money and strippers and hoes. I'm just kidding. It was built on mob, money, murder, and secrets.
That's right.
But a lot of people think that something was left behind, such as the mobster. So the one mobster that most people say still haunts Vegas to this day is Bugsy Siegel. So he was the founder of the Flamingo in Las Vegas.
Okay.
He kind of helped. Pretty much, he was a mobster, and he turned Vegas into what it is today.
Nice.
He got executed in 1947 after mob tensions and money issues. So if you ask most of the locals, they'll say Bugsy Siegel is like the main mobster ghost of Las Vegas.
Okay.
Um, and there's a few haunted places in Vegas that I'm sure we've all heard about, such as the Luxor.
Mhm.
I personally have only been inside the Luxor one time, and that was to see the Chris Angel show.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have read and I wrote down a few stories from people who work there, as well as people who have stayed at the hotel at the Luxor and
Mhm.
what they have reported. So they've talked about shadow figures in the hallways,
Ooh,
TVs turning on and off by themselves, knocking sounds when no one's there, feeling like someone's watching you, super vivid nightmares. A lot of guests even say that they refuse to stay there again because the vibe and the energy is so heavy.
it's funny. I feel the same way.
Yeah. Have you stayed at the Lexor before?
No, I've just been in it multiple times. Like I've had
Okay.
friends that have stayed there, and when I've gone, I've just been like, I just don't like it.
Yeah, just the energy is off.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people also believe because of the pyramid shape that the Luxor
Mm,
holds, it
okay.
traps or channels energy.
Okay,
That's
that's
more of like
interesting.
the conspiracy behind it.
Yeah.
Because in ancient Egypt, pyramids were tied to death, afterlife,
Hmm.
and spiritual passage.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
the
Could
Luxor
be
is pretty much,
trapping stuff.
yeah. So the Luxor is basically a giant modern version of that in the middle of Vegas. So
Not a good mix.
not a good mix. Sin City with that is not the best.
Yeah.
Um, so the 12th floor is one of the main floors that everyone talks about. This is considered the most haunted floor.
Okay.
And multiple people claim a blonde woman spirit is seen here, and she likes to fuck with a lot of people.
Ooh.
Yeah. So guests will report waking up feeling like they're being choked, seeing a woman in dreams right before something happens.
Oh my gosh.
Some stories say that she was a guest who died there, and there have been a lot of suicides at the Luxor as well. Because, obviously the inside is shaped like this, and a lot of the rooms can face inside the hotel. So you just have a
Yes.
view of like the whole inside. And a
Hmm.
lot of people will jump from there. Um,
Jesus.
and then the 12th floor blonde is what a lot of people call her, is the most repeated Luxor guest story.
Okay.
Um,
That's so interesting. I
I
wonder who she
know.
was.
I don't know. I do want to do. Oh, so it. Okay, I actually do have a story from someone personally on Reddit who have stayed in the Luxor. I've heard of the blonde woman who haunts the 12th floor. It's rumored she was someone who committed suicide in the hotel. One time, a Chinese tourist had to be attended by a doctor because he said he had got on the elevator and a blonde woman who was on disappeared right before his eyes. Guests on several floors said they could hear his screaming as the elevator descended.
Oof.
Yeah.
That would be so creepy.
Right? So
Oh my
creepy.
God.
There was another story. I thought I put it on here, but maybe I didn't. It was about this couple who had stayed there and they had been together for a long time. And them being at this hotel for the night actually caused them to separate and they never got back together because of how crazy it made them. And um,
Oh my
the
God.
girlfriend was pissed because she was seeing, I believe it was a man. And so the most ghosts that people have said to see there are the blonde woman and construction workers. I guess a lot of
Really?
construction workers died during the building
Building
of
it.
it. Yeah. So, and
Wow.
they like to fuck with the guests also, which is what I believe it was the construction worker spirits that caused this couple to separate. Um, and she kept saying, like, this man's following me, like, don't you see him? And he said, it's still something that keeps me up at night because we had it all, and I absolutely hate that hotel for associating it with that memory. I swear, though, something wasn't
Wow.
right. The thing is, I hadn't found out it was haunted until years later, and now it makes complete sense. Literally, when we were walking down the corridors, my girlfriend gripped my arm and said, "Did you see that man hovering me?" And I looked back and I didn't see anyone. She kept getting so mad at me because I couldn't see him when apparently he was right by us, and was growing frustrated that I legitimately could not see that man that was behind us. I was so fucking confused, but also too tired, and I think me brushing it off made things worse. So I only have myself to blame, to be honest. So this couple fully separated after being together, I think it was somewhere between 6 to 9 years, and they have not
Wow.
spoken since then. Yeah.
It's over a ghost. Like,
Over
what?
staying at the Luxor, that is some bad
That's
juju. They need to
crazy.
get sage. up in that Luxor.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I will not be staying at the Luxor, but I do think it would be cool to go in and just kind of like walk around and do our own
Get
little
the vibes.
paranormal. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
bring our little what's it
Yeah.
called?
Our
Go
spirit
see
box,
our spirit box.
yeah, EMF detector. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it. Um
Dang.
yeah. The I have another one that's kind of spooky.
Okay.
Um oh, also one more thing about the Luxor is the lower levels is where they'll see the construction worker sightings. And
Okay.
usually it's between 2 to 4 a.m. Staff and guests claim that they'll see figures in construction gear, and people who were walking, they'll just disappear. So it's the lower levels and then the 12th floor.
I wonder how many floors the Luxor has.
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's like so overcast outside right now, so I'm kind of like relaxed,
Uh-huh.
cozy.
Yeah,
Speaking,
it's going to be cold again this week. Anyway,
yeah, it's
cool.
gonna rain here for days.
I'm so jealous.
I know.
I just want a good thunderstorm. Okay, tell me
Yeah.
about all the haunted history behind San Antonio.
Okay, so I'm gonna focus on one specific place right now.
Okay,
So imagine you book a cute little historic hotel in downtown San Antonio. You
cute.
check in, everything looks so cute, so normal. But what you don't realize is that you're about to be sleeping on top of an entire battlefield that occurred. So I'm talking
Oh,
about the Battle of the Alamo, and we're going to be focusing on the Emily Morgan Hotel. So the Emily Morgan Hotel is consistently ranked one of the most haunted hotels in America.
ooh, oh my God, we need to stay there.
Yes. So obviously, location matters when it comes to this. This hotel is literally right next to the Alamo. Um, and, that's the Battle of 1836. Hundreds of people died. Like, it
Okay.
was not great. So the ground itself is already carrying a lot of trauma and energy and death.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just go ahead and put a hotel right next to it and then see what happens. So the building was originally a medical arts building center in the 1920s. So surgery, psychiatric care,
Ooh,
medical offices, and then we have a morgue and a crematorium as well that this building held in the basement. The building itself is so beautiful. It's a very gothic cathedral type of hotel.
love that.
I'll insert photos. Um, it's covered in gargoyles and they
Oh,
represent diseases. So it's not just random
what?
gargoyles. Yeah. So the building is literally like welcoming you to illness and death.
Why? Okay, why do the gargoyles represent disease?
I'll have to figure out a little bit more into that. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why they have the gargoyles. I just know they exist there and they actually represent different diseases. So I'll find
Mm,
out a little bit more why they chose to do that.
okay.
Um, so people get a lot of different experiences there. They reported seeing a nurse, like in an old 1920s nurse's uniform,
Oh,
and she walks down the hallways.
oh
So
my
if
God.
people notice her, they try to approach her. Poof, she's gone. Like she'll
Wow.
vanish. Yeah. And then on the seventh floor, we have the bride.
Oh, the dead bride is the best.
People have reported hearing screams, seeing a woman like a bride, and then she'll also appear in your mirrors and then disappear. Ooh,
Oh,
God,
I
that'd be
would
so
love that. That'd be
creepy.
so scary, but that'd be so cool.
Yes.
That's probably the
Yes.
coolest ghost you could see.
Yes,
A
right?
dead
Because you
bride.
know
Oh,
that bitch is vengeful. She's like,
yes.
oh,
It's
somebody
like
did
the
me dirty. I'm coming
yes.
for all of you.
It's like the dead bride on Haunted Mansion that she cuts all their heads off.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
So,
like love her.
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of the seventh floor, which is where you see the bride, the elevators are also known to stop at the seventh floor.
Mm. Okay, wait. Is the seventh floor open to guests?
I'm assuming so.
Clearly
I
it
don't think
is.
any of the floors are closed
Okay.
off. Yeah.
Okay.
So the elevator will randomly stop on the seventh floor, even if nobody pressed the button. So the doors will open, nobody will be in the elevator, or people will be going in the elevator and it'll stop, even when
Ooh.
no one pressed it. So I'm going to be taking the stairs next time.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, people have also had physical encounters, not just visual. So, people have reported saying that they felt hands touching them.
Oh
Lights will
no.
turn on and off. Faucets also will turn on by themselves. And even hearing hospital sounds like stretchers being moved.
Oh my God. No
So,
thanks.
this hotel is pretty haunted.
That's pretty haunted.
Yeah. And so in the basement, we're going to call that the nope zone because that
Nope.
was where the morgue, the crematorium. Yeah. People have reported voices, orbs, and even the smell of burnt flesh.
Oh, what does burnt flesh even smell like?
I hope I never have to find out.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
wow.
So, a lot of people have asked like what's the cause of all of this, and a lot of people say it is from the Battle of the Alamo. Um the energies left over from it being like psychiatric,
I'm wondering
a
if
morgue.
I'm wondering if they burned the bodies at the end of that war. And maybe that's why guests will smell burnt flesh.
I'm sure there's a lot of historical ties between like the Battle of the Alamo and now with this hotel being there.
Yeah.
I know there obviously was a time gap between the two, though. So, like, it didn't exist when the Alamo was going on. They had just built it
Yeah.
after. So I think just that residual energy, that residual death from the battle, and then having the
Wow.
hotel go up, then, having the hotel or the hospital at the time, be a morgue and then a crematorium where they're burning the bodies as well. Like, oof.
Yeah.
So, I
That's
mean,
wild.
yeah. So apparently the seventh floor is the place to be at this hotel.
Would you stay
Um,
overnight at this hotel?
I definitely would. I
Yeah.
think it would be such a fun experience. I would be so scared. Like, I love the thought of like paranormal encounters and ghost hunting, but I think I would be shitting my pants. I would be very scared.
I think I would want to just like go there for the night, take an Adderall, and like do cool paranormal stuff all night,
Yeah.
and then leave at like 4 a.m. and then go home and go to bed.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could, I wouldn't be able to sleep. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way. And like I said, clearly it has a lot of paranormal activity. I mean, this was a battleground turned hospital turned hotel. Like,
Yeah.
who thinks to turn a hospital into a hotel
Yeah.
and just build it right next to one of the most famous battles?
Clearly, though, it's a
Like,
popular hotel
yeah,
and they're making that money off the lingering spirits.
yeah.
So,
I think just the building itself, how it's designed and
yeah.
the architecture behind it draws enough people in because it is so beautiful. But
Yeah.
I do want to go inside and look at just the design, the gargoyles. I want to do a lot more research into the gargoyles.
Mhm.
Um, Let me see if I can even figure out.
They're doing a paranormal investigation open to the public on the Buffalo Bills State Line Hotel. I
No
think April and
way.
May, this month and next month.
That is so, you have to do it. That is so
I
cool.
know. I'm like, that's super cool. Where you get to go at night.
That is really cool.
Mhm.
Before it was a hotel, this building was a medical arts building. It was like designed for doctors, basically
Mhm.
doctors' offices, surgical spaces, psychiatric care. So instead of decorating it with random angels or lions, they went with figures tied to illness and the human bodies. So the gargoyles are stone representations of disease and suffering.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's such a tragedy. That's, like, so terrible that they would it's very
Yeah.
unique that they would choose gargoyles to
Mhm.
represent, the history behind this terrible war and all the death that happened, but it's
Yeah.
also very bold of them to do that. Like, why
Right.
not choose something to represent, like, health and growth and new beginnings?
I know. I know. Obviously, traditionally, gargoyles were meant to ward off evil spirits, or they can represent like human fears, sins, or suffering. So at this
Mhm.
building, the evil inside of the building wasn't demons, it was the diseases itself that the doctors were working to cure
Got
or
it.
treating. So I think that the gargoyles represent, warding off those diseases that they were
Okay. That makes
dealing
sense.
with. Um, so the carvings include distorted earring figures that represent or resemble pain, deformity, illness. It's like the building saying, like, this is where the sickness comes and hopefully gets treated.
Yeah.
So the whole place is sort of like a monument to like death, suffering, and healing, but all like layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
and that's one of the reasons why people feel like the energy is so off because of how many different things that building has held and represented. Like that building has housed quite a bit of fuck
Yeah.
ass energy. Like you go,
Yeah.
like, and who knows what doctors were like doing back in the day? Who knows if they were like they weren't held to the standard that they are now. If a
No.
doctor try something new or test something out and that patient doesn't know about it now, that's a lawsuit. You're losing your
Right.
license. Who knows what these doctors were doing
Oh, yeah, it
back
was much
then?
easier to get away with
Yeah,
all of that.
yeah, so who knows really what they were doing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
questions to ask.
Very
Yeah.
questions.
Hmm.
Side note really fast, I forgot to tell you, I went to the Slaughter to Prevail concert this weekend.
That's right. How was it?
It was so great, so perfect. The
I'm
opening
in
bands
love.
were I'm in love. The opening bands were Attilia and Whitechapel.
Yes.
And Attilia I wasn't too familiar with. Whitechapel I'm familiar with, but I didn't realize how much Whitechapel and Lorna Shore's um, vibes are very similar.
Hmm.
I
And
mean, I'm
Whitechapel's been around for a while.
yeah, a while. I mean, I'm sorry to say I'll forever be a Lorna Shore fan,
Yes.
even over Whitechapel. But it was
Yeah.
super cool to see. I've always wanted to see Slaughter to Prevail in person,
Hmm.
and it took forever for them to be able to come to the US, but it was so good. And when they did the Bratava
Oh, yes. How was
song,
it?
so good because he tells everyone before, like, all right, I need you guys to open up so you can do the wall of
Oh.
death.
Oh.
And then it's the intro, you're listening to Alex the Terrible, and then I was just like,
Oh,
ah,
yes. I'm assuming he played Baba Yaga.
yes, of course he did.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. One of my
Hmm.
faves. So good.
Yes, it was such a good concert. It was so fun.
That's good.
Um,
That's so exciting. I would
I
love to
got my
see them
merch.
too.
Got a
Oh,
shirt.
yeah. Did they have good merch?
Dude, the merch was so good, and Whitechapel
Good.
shirts too. I wanted to get one. I should have got two, but they're a
Yeah.
little pricey.
I know. Shit's gotten so expensive.
Yes, two shirts was like over $100. I'm like,
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, we don't really do a lot of adult stuff together, my husband and I, and our thing
yeah,
is concerts. We save
yes.
our money and our time and we do concerts and we go all out. Like that's
Mhm.
where we spend our money.
It's like a little
So,
family tradition for us
mhm.
because we have first it started off with like me and Christian would do concerts, and then my brother-in-law, he's obsessed with that, and my brother-in-law, for those obviously who don't know him, he's just very like just quiet and chill, and his wife, my sister-in-law, is very like loud and outgoing and bubbly, so he's just the quiet one. And but you take him to a death metal concert and the whole time he's like he's so excited.
Like a
It's
kid in a
so
candy store.
yes. So now it's like me, Christian, my brother-in-law, And then Christian's dad now goes with us, and
That's
then his sister.
hilarious.
It's so fun. I'm like, it's just a little family reunion at these death metal concerts.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of my favorite bands is Coheed and Cambria.
Mhm.
I've listened to them. I started listening to them when I was 10.
Mhm.
I was 10 years old when I heard their first song. So I can't even tell you how many times I've seen them, but they're finally
Yeah, you see
coming
them
to San
live
Antonio
all the
all the
time.
time.
Mhm.
And so I, once again, got VIP so that I get to meet them and take a
Yeah.
picture. And
Last week I was like, "You're like, I got VIP to meet them." And I was like, "Haven't you already met them like 3 times?" And you're like, "Yeah, but I have to do it
once,
again."
once, and I need to do it 5 more. Um, it's 2 days after my birthday.
Oh.
So I'm definitely going to be like, so it's my birthday. I'll
Oh,
take a kiss from each of
right
you.
here.
One on each side, please. Yeah, so super fucking
That'll be
excited
so
for
fun.
that. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Love that.
It's gonna be
We need to
good.
go to a concert at some point together.
I know. I need to
Yeah.
just come into town next time Lorna Shore comes or something.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure they'll be here
there's
this year again.
yeah.
It's usually like every October, November they come.
Yeah, which is good because I do need to come out there so that we can do the Universal Horror Nights
Yes.
out
Mhm.
there. So we got a lot of spooky stuff we have to do in Vegas
I know.
during Halloween season. So,
Yes. Yep. We do.
yeah. You guys have planned for the rest of the week?
Um, trying to not stress with certain things and
Uh-huh.
get our life together.
Where's the Marriott at again?
It's off Rampart.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because we have John has some friends that are getting married in Vegas, and he was
Oh.
asking
Marriott's really
like
nice to get
where
married.
they should be at. So I think yeah, if they want to do something kind of off the strip and a little bit chill, more chill and
Yeah. Yeah.
fancy, I think the Marriott would be perfect.
Yeah. They just changed the name to the resort at Summerlin. So it's
Hmm.
no longer called the Marriott.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. And they like did a full remodel and upgrade. So it's really nice now.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's really all I have.
All right. Well, have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Not like I'm not
Bless
going to
up.
talk to you 50 times.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in like 1 minute.
So I'll call you right now. Okay, answer your phone. I'm going to call you.
All right, we'll do our closing prayer.
All right. Aliens,
Aliens, ghosts, spooky
ghosts, spooky
hosts,
hoes,
bless up.
bless up. Bye.
Goodbye.